to this week's edition of the program, The Grassroots, Building Our Future Together. Last week, we took you to Ewekoro, Ipokia, and Ijebu-Ode local government. So this week, our cameras will be traveling with you, of course, to Ifo local government, Ogun waterside local government, and Yewa South local government, and that is where we shall be looking at some of the projects that have been done, some commissioned by the chairman of those local government, and we also shall be taking a look at some of the things that is happening in some other local governments that we have touched. For instance, we touched Ado-Duota local government, where a poultry was commissioned, and in that poultry something new happened. Now they have brand new cages for the birds in those places. We also be bringing to your view some of the things we didn't show you last week concerning Ijebu-Ode local government. At Ijebu-Ode local government, the chairman of the local government also bought some security gadgets. You know the security situation in the nation, in the state, and everywhere right now. And so they also have a program empowering the security outfit at the local level, walkie-talkie, uniform, and all sorts of encouragement that the local government give to the vigilante service in Ijebu-Ode local government. We also bring you remember that chairman, the Ijebu Northeast local government chairman, that guy who did water with him here on the program as one of the best need-based project, talking about the small bridge that was built by the chairman of Ijebu Northeast local government, connecting a community that has been cut off from the rest of the world for almost 20 years. So he also, I think there is something about that chairman and construction of bridges, coverage, and drainages. He also constructed some other culverts smaller than the one that we initially talked about, and also drainages to avert erosion disaster in the local government. This is your program, The Grassroots, Building Our Future Together. I am Ayo Oshipiton. Many of you know me as Gentle AY, and I am your regular anchor on this program. We shall take our camera with you, of course, coming with us to those local government, talking about Yewa South local government, Ogun waterside, and Ifo local government, where we'll be showing you some of the projects that has been executed, commissioned by the chairman, transition committee chairman of the local government. And we shall also be showing you highlights on some other aspect of things that is going on at the grassroots. Remember, I told you we will be going with our camera to villages, towns, and hamlets all over the state to bring you information that you need to know. Don't forget that on this program we are also open to a feedback from you. Is there anything, are there things that you think that should have been done that is yet to be done in your local government? Please feel free to contact us on the number that you will see on the screen. You can send your message to your local government chairman and the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs through this program. And like I always say, this program is by the grace of Algon, the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Ogun State branch. They are bankrolling The Grassroots, Building Our Future Together. Why don't you come with me? Let's go to Ifo local government so we'll see what happened at Ifo through the chairman transition committee of Ifo local government. Come with me.
It was another day of rejoicing, dancing, and singing as the people of Ifo local government received the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs in Ogun State, Honorable Afolabi Afuakpe, and his entourage to Ifo local government. The good people of Ifo came out en masse to support and appreciate the chairman, Honorable Fola Salami, for various projects that he executed on behalf of them. The entourage of the Honorable Commissioner met with political leaders, community leaders, CDAs, and people of the area where the people expressed their appreciation to the government of Ogun State and the Transition Committee of Ifo local government, ably led by Honorable Fola Salami. After speeches, appreciation and comment, the entourage moved to various venues of commissioning, and the first point of call was the health center at Maidan.
I have a single honor to welcome the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, as well as the Speaker of our dear state, as our Assembly, to this historical occasion. Similarly, with the joy and great rejoicing, I welcome all these special events of commissioning of legal projects executed by our administration under the patriotic leadership of His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR, the Executive of Ogun State. First and foremost, we have give thanks to the Almighty God who spared our life to witness today. Despite the challenges of COVID-19 that threatens the entire globe in the past 8 months or thereabouts. Another special appreciation goes to the progressive and determined governor of our dear state, Honorable by Excellence. His Excellence, Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR, who has given us the ready-made platform to serve the local government in particular and of the state in general. All the projects to be commissioned were facilitated by the state government. In the course of today, of our local government, the Honorable Commissioner, on behalf of His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR, shall commission the underlisted legacy projects executed by our administration to commemorate the 1 year in office of the present administration in the state. One, drilling of borehole with extension at primary health center for Ifo community. 2, drilling of borehole with extension at primary health center Oloshi Ifo to serve the PHC and the Oloshi community. The construction renovation of primary health center at Maidan. 4, construction of a block of 3 classrooms at Zumara 2 Ismailia Primary School, Ishashi, where we are today. In addition to the legacy projects, I wish to place on record that our administration at the local government has executed the following projects and programs which are already in use.
Àràsán Adékùnfẹ́ ìjìjà ògbé wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn ká dúpẹ́, Àràsán Adékùnfẹ́ ìjìjà ògbé wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn ká. From the governor of the state, the noiseless governor and achiever, Dr. Abiodun MFR, he asked me to first and foremost appreciate the people of Ifo local government for the support given to us at the last general election. Without your mandate, without your vote, you would have been to the governor. And if you are not to the governor, I won't be able to serve as commissioner, and Fola Salami will not be here, and this project would have been here today. So sincerely, after God, we are appreciating you for clearing the mandate to rule in the state. And the whole much is giving what is expected. I didn't give us your mandate. We are just doing what is expected of us. Because somebody that have the fear of God, and somebody that when you entrust your trust, your vote is an insurance. It just ensures your hope in us, and we must give you assurance that we must deliver to you. While we are campaigning, we promise a new local government, a local government that is functioning, a local government that will be able to give back the people, local government that will be able to give the democracy to our people, local government that will not be a mere salary pay center, a local government that all of us will be able to be proud of. And this is exactly what we started doing. What we are seeing today, this administration, for us and we came on board January 17th, and we set a target for ourselves. I became commissioner January 10, came on board January 17, and I set a target that within 3 months there must be no 2-3 projects in all local government in the state. And we cried unto the governor to assist us. He did by giving us some grant to us. But unfortunately, we would have done finish all this probably April, May, if not for the COVID pandemic. And if you are saying this, look at the project that has done. We have about 5 projects here. And there is no local government who could have not done minimum of 3 projects. If you multiply 3 or 4 by 20, that means the state will have over 80 projects to complement the effort and good work of our government. The governor said, actually, thank you. We are saying what we are doing is just the tip of the iceberg. We have not yet come. We are just preparing to come. You will see a new Ogun State, a brand new Ogun State, a brand new local government, and this is about local government. I want to assure you, there is no word that will not have government presence in this administration. And those I just mentioned the local government project. At state level, we are not resting, we are not relaxing. We are doing one primary health care award about 236. We started. If it's not we are not reached here, you should be expecting that it's coming. Because everything primary is, you know that local government is the place of the people. Anything primary school, primary health, so that the people that are very, very close to our people, and we cannot neglect. We cannot continue having wide relevant projects while we are neglecting this little project. And the project we are doing, this government approach is what I term as bottom-up approach. We feel your pulse, we know what you want, and we give back to you. That's the only way we can be able to give value for your vote, value for your task, value for your effort for putting us in the table to the government. I have the honor and privilege of commissioning this 3-block of classroom to the glory and benefit of mankind. This block of 3 classroom constructed by Honorable Fatu Fola Salanda Relation
bundle of joy met him on his way in person of a bouncing baby. The Honorable Commissioner cuddled the baby to the administration of those present, and a gift was given to the young mother of this beautiful baby before the Honorable Commissioner continued his journey to commissioning venues.
To give water, trying to serve people, want to serve this maternity, and also serve the community. The importance of water cannot be emphasized. Most of when we have an health center, there's no gain saying we need water for him to function. I need to commend the animation of Salami, Fola Salami, the administration, and all the entire team for this wonderful initiative. On behalf of Excellency, we hereby commission this law to the glory of God and benefit of our people. Congratulations. This Olusi water project for the people of Yewa local government was one to the glory of God and benefit of humanity.
You are welcome back from Yewa local government. There you saw those projects, you saw what happened in Maidan, what happened at the Sumratu, Islamia, what happened in those places at Yewa local government. And now we'll be going to Ogun waterside local government. At Ogun waterside local government, we drove through towns, villages and hamlets that actually are in Ondo State before we now cross again to the village where we are going, especially in the Ayila area where the local government executed a water project in that place for them. And we understand that people in that place, they have so much water that is not drinkable, so the local government provided pipe-borne water via a borehole for them in that place.
We thank God for today as we are preparing to commission some monumental projects. I call it monumental because I happen to be one of the privileged local government chairman that can do and say emphatically a comparative analysis of two regimes. I was an executive chairman in the last administration, and for 3 years we could not do anything. But with this administration of Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun, the local government has moved a step forward, because today we will be commissioning 5 projects which was carefully chosen in line with the needs of our people. Number one of the projects that we were able to do road verges from J4 to Ogun, a distance of about 84 kilometers. These road verges were chosen because it is very tangential to the supply of electricity, because overgrown trees always bridge power lines and would cut our people off the national grid. Number two, that road is very, very close, becomes very narrow, that will record persistent accident on that road. So it was prioritized, and I can tell you that since about 4 months ago that we have done that project, no accidents has been recorded in that road. And number two, we did a solar powered borehole at Ayila and at Olojumeta in Iwopin ward. At two different wards, because we are aware that availability of potable water is very, very essential to our people, particularly people at the rural area here. You will call this place waterside. You will feel that we don't need water, but what we are talking about is potable water that our people will have access to. And we have been able to do that borehole and powered it with solar. So solar energy. Today, our people are not bothered about fueling it. It is the nation that fuel and charges the solar. So we have the major projects. The two major projects are the one that was done in the Abigi Market Square, the entire facility of Abigi Market Square with 12 lock-up shops, and the office in which we are, to the glory of God, it was a state government supported renovation. This office was built by Otumatayo Ajayi, but has deteriorated so much, it collapsed, and we were able to renovate it. And the office is wearing a very good look with solar power, and every one of us know that an enabling environment is very tangential to productivity. So we appreciate the governor, and I am saying it that loyalty begets loyalty. And the governor has shown that he is loyal to the people who voted him in, and the people will always be thankful and grateful and support all his activities and all his projects, because our governor is a man of his words.
Alhamdulillah for today. This is a sign of progress in our governor. We thank him that we still need more projects in Ogun waterside.
The people of Ogun waterside also welcome the entourage of the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs with dance and song. Men, women, children came out in appreciation of what the local government chairman and his team has done for them, and they also came to speak with the Honorable Commissioner, asking him for more. But on this occasion, it is more of appreciating and encouraging, supporting the Ogun Waterside Local Government Transition Committee Chairman Honorable Femi Ononuga.
On behalf of the good people of Ogun Waterside Local Government, the Transition Committee members, the entire staff and party faithful, I want to sincerely welcome the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Honorable Maruf Afuape, who is representing His Excellency Dr. Dapo Abiodun, the Executive Governor of Ogun State. The journey, no doubt, has been very challenging, given the deteriorating state of infrastructure and insecurity of the state and local government, coupled with limited resources to confront the challenges. While confronting the challenges, nearly a month of our assumption of office, COVID-19 pandemic, which has ravaged the entire world, set in, thereby worsening the already damaged economy of our country, the state and our local government inclusive. In spite of all these challenges, immediately we assumed office. The first thing we embarked on was massive grading of roads. In a bid to combat the spread of COVID-19 epidemic in our local government, resources were committed into equipping, educating our healthcare centers with adequate drugs and facilities to manage the situation. Distinguished Honorable Commissioner, sir, apart from the project listed for commissioning today, sir, the local government has been able to provide solar power bore energy in the executive building within the local government secretariat to provide alternative source of power to the epidemic supply of electricity by IBDC. It is equally not arguable that the President has been under the leadership of our governor, His Excellency, has recorded landmark achievement in the area of sharing allocation of the limited resources available to all local government in the state. Among other notable achievements is the aggressive construction and rehabilitation of roads across the state since the inception of Prince Dr. Dapadodu administration, which is a clear testimony that our government is for all. Similarly, the local government has assisted the state government in projecting some of the state agricultural programs in the following areas. 1. State anchor borrower program for cassava revolution. Inclusion of all indigenes in the broiler production scheme. Provision of 2 kg treated maize palliative to plant 1 acre of land. Clearing of virgin land for our farmers. Provision of tractor for our farmers to prepare their land for planting. Because a new input centers has just been created at the local government area. The Honorable Commissioner, sir, permit me to put on record that the ceremony which we are witnessing today attests to our promise that the fund released some months ago to execute the underlisted project will not be diverted or mismanaged. The projects are: 1. Construction of 12 lock-up shops at Abigi Market Square, in which we are seeing today. It is a total facelift of this market square, including the new and old one, and an addition of a car porch for the Akomora people. Honorable Commissioner, sir, the 2 is the renovation of the executive building in the local government secretariat. Sinking of solar borehole at Iwopin in Olojuweta in Iwopin. Sinking of another solar power borehole at Ayila, and cutting of road veggies from J4 to Ibiade. This project we are carefully choosing because of their importance and the need of our people. Honorable Commissioner, sir, like Oliver Twist, we will always request for more. I want to use this medium to solicit for more attention of His Excellency on construction of new roads and the absorption of the existing one, which are already in bad state, to encourage our farmers to improve on agro business, which we are all well known for. Let me at this junction further appreciate His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR, the Executive Governor, for the distribution of palliatives through all local government in the state during the COVID-19 pandemic. This gesture has gone a long way towards alleviating hunger during the period of the pandemic. And I am attesting to it that more than thrice our people benefited maximally from this COVID-19 palliative gesture from His Excellency, Prince Dr. Dapadodu. Let me state here that it will be very unfair to me if I fail to appreciate the enormous contribution of our traditional ruler, the security agencies, our women group, market women, Ẹgbẹ́ Ọlọ́jà, Ẹgbẹ́ Ọlọ́jà, market women, the youth, and our party faithful, APC, for their support for this administration. However, while engaging any interest group, we as a government, we respect the fundamental rights of people to associate freely and peacefully, in line with the all-inclusive mantra of His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun. Finally, sir, I want to admonish the good people of Ogun local government to continue to be law-abiding, pay their taxes, levies and rates, and have very strong faith in Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR-led administration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to admonish the good people of Ogun side while thanking the Honorable Commissioner and his team for visiting our project site. I wish them God's protection and journey mercy during and after this commissioning exercise. Once again, I thank you and God bless you, sir.
As the governor, Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR commissioned various projects executed by the Transition Committee Chairman of Ogun Waterside, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. First, it was at Abigi, where the brand new shopping complex built by the Local Government Transition Committee Chairman was commissioned by the Honorable Commissioner.
I have the honor and privilege of commissioning this 12 local shop on behalf of the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR. Today, 17th of November 2020.
We move inside Ogun waterside to commission other projects that was executed by the Chairman Transition Committee of Ogun waterside local government.
We commissioned this, reconstructed, renovated the second building of Ogun waterside local government secretariat. To the glory of God and benefit of our people. Congratulations. I have the honor and privilege commissioning this solar borehole project completed by Comrade Femi Ononoga-led administration of Yewa waterside local government. To the glory of God and benefit of our people. Congratulations.
Ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún tó ń jẹ́ gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ogun State à ń ṣí omi yìí fún lílò àwọn ará ìlú Àyílà ní orúkọ ti bàbá ti ọmọ àti ti ẹ̀mí mímọ́ Jésù Olúwa wa.
That was Ogun waterside, like we say. Places where the federal government and state government couldn't easily get to, the local government being the third tier and the closest to the people are getting there. This is the grassroots building our future together, and that was Ogun waterside local government. Now let us move to Yewa South. At Yewa South, let us go and experience what happened at Yewa South, where project executed by the local government was commissioned by His Excellency Governor Dapo Abiodun MFR of Ogun State, ably represented by the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Honorable Afolabi Afuakpe. Let's go.
The entourage of the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs was welcomed to Ilaro with fun, fear, and a lot of people came out, men, children, women, dancing and jubilating in appreciation of the projects that is going to be commissioned by the Governor of Ogun State, represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs.
First and foremost, I want to thank Almighty God the beneficent and the most merciful for His grace and protection over each and every one of us. It is by His grace that we are all gathered here today, despite the difficult situation created by the COVID-19 pandemic. In the same manner, on behalf of all members of the Transition Committee and the good people of this local government, I humbly wish to express our profound gratitude to His Excellency President Dapo Abiodun MFR, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, for appointing my humble self and my other colleagues as members of this local government transition committee. We see this appointment as a call to service. I heartily welcome our Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Affairs, Honorable Maruf Afolabi Afuakpe, and his entourage to Yewa South Local Government on the occasion of commissioning of projects executed by the present administration in the local government. I also welcome all the Mickey's sons and daughters of Yewa South local government and all our well-wishers who are gathered here today to witness this occasion. You are appreciated. Today is an epoch-making day as three important projects shall be commissioned by the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, who is here to do the commissioning on behalf of His Excellency President Dapo Abiodun MFR, the Executive Governor of Ogun State. The three projects are a block of 3 classrooms at Baptist Day School, Okeodan. 2. A newly constructed health center at Okela, Ilaro. 3. A newly rehabilitated health center at Bogidi, Ilaro. The execution of these 3 projects would not have been possible if not for the large heart of His Excellency, Prince Dapo Abiodun, MFR, who released financial assistance to all the 20 local governments in the state some months ago. We are grateful to him for the kind gesture, and we commend him for his efforts towards equitable distribution of dividends of democracy to the nooks and crannies of the state, so that his promises to the electorate during the electoral campaign will come to reality. Equally, the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs has been instrumental to the rebirth of positive activities being embarked upon by the local government in the state. The execution of this project has also been made possible through his cooperative and supportive role in this connection. Our Honorable Commissioner is always there to listen and assist at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to mention that all the 3 projects that to be commissioned today are of immense benefit to the people of the host community. Construction of a block of 3 classrooms at Okeodan. For over 15 years, now the people of Okeodan have been yearning for the additional classrooms at Baptist Day Primary School, Okeodan, but non-availability of funds are militated against the people's wish. Kudos to our God-sent governor of the people who just bailed the people of Okeodan out of the Gamaka. Today, additional 3 classrooms have been provided for the use of both the teachers and the pupils of Baptist Day Primary School, Okeodan. All these efforts are geared towards improving the educational future of our children. Construction of health center at Okela, Ilaro. The local government has been operating this health center in a rented apartment for the past 5 years. Now the local government has a building of its own, which is now housing the health center. The people of Okela were highly elated about this project, judging from their large turnout on the day the foundation was laid, despite the COVID-19 pandemic. I want to seize this opportunity to appeal to the people of Okela community to adequately patronize the health center whenever there is need to do so, as health is wealth. Rehabilitation of Bogidi Health Center. It is important too to mention that Bogidi Health Center, which has been in a state of dilapidation for quite some time, is now wearing a new look. The present local government administration has been able to rehabilitate the health facility through prudent management of the mere resources coming to the covers of the local government as internally generated revenue (IGR). May I seize this opportunity to let you know that the local government is not relenting in her efforts at making our health centers conducive for treatment, as we have already embarked on the rehabilitation of our health center in Awuko Alagba and the construction of medical laboratory within the premises. I want to assure the people of Yewa South local government area that we are ready to replicate the good deeds of our able leader, tirelessly and hard-working governor, President MFR, at the state level in this local government to reiterate the commitment of the current administrations, both at state and local government levels, to the needs of the people in building the future of Ogun State together. I assure you that by the special grace of God, before the end of the tenure of current local government administration, more people-oriented projects shall be executed for the benefit of the good people of this local government. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you all to this occasion and pray that your journey back home shall be history. Thank you. God bless.
This is the governor of the state, President Dr. Yewa, and he asked me to first and foremost appreciate God for giving us today, and that I also appreciate your support during the last election. Any vote from this part of the state, one vote is like 10 votes in other parts of the state. We all know what we went through, but all people strove for justice. We were so determined to deliver and we did for us. We don't have trust to whom much is given, much is expected. What we are doing today is to fulfill our electoral promises. When we are campaigning, we promise a new lease of life to local government. We promise a new government that will be able to function. A new government that will not be just salary paying center. And do exactly what we are witnessing today. I look at the only project that I can see that place from Superb was done 2010, and that is during the Otunba Daniel administration. That was the last one. Relocation. And nobody has to say, as a government, we need to be forward. Nobody has said that we could feed pandemic, and we need to do fancy for our students. Without this building, what will happen today? That I will tell you that must come and commission this early enough for us to be able to put in use. But we don't have, please, we appreciate you, we appreciate your vote, we appreciate your support, and we will never take you for granted. That is why we are here. We are here to show appreciation. We are to tell you that, yes, local government don't even have enough money to do this. But the governor gave grants to all local governments to embark on projects. We are just coming from a where all parts of the state, that the local government that are not embark on minimum of 3 projects, 3 times 2060, and that is to complement the effort of state government. Sincerely, I want to give thanks. The time is not ours, it's for you. Because without your group, we will not be where we are. We will never take you for granted. And the campus has mentioned that last 15 years, lots of people have been written, and we are doing without a single letter from here. But we know what is expected of us. We know what we should do. And that's why we are having this. I was very surprised that Sister doing the same thing here. That means we know the need of these people. And education is the bedrock of development. We don't know any of these people can be governor tomorrow. But without a sound education, there's little of what we can do, and that is why we are here. We are here not only to commission, but also to appreciate you. We are not here. Governor to him is not ready to be doing all this. Our cabinet has mentioned it. It's a silent achiever. But as commissioner of the local government, it's part of our duty to see what the government is doing. That's why I'm here. We are not here to campaign. Appearance of the manner. By the end of 2-3 years, when you come, you want to come and campaign with the ask us not to come. That we are ready for us. That is what we need to do. It's an illusion about us. Once again,
I want to thank everybody for being part of this lofty project of the government.
Transition Committee Chairman of Yewa South, after all formal welcoming and speeches, led the Honorable Commissioner straight to venues of the commissioning, and starting with the block of classroom that was built by the local government.
This whole block of 3 classrooms to the glory of God and benefit of mankind. Congratulations. This block of classroom, 3 classroom, was constructed by Alhaji Rahman led National Committee of Yewa South Local Government, and being commissioned today, 23rd September 2020, by my humble self on behalf of the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Emeba. Congratulations to us all.
Then they moved from there to where a health center, and then the story behind the health center was that the health center before this administration has been operating in a rented apartment, and thanks to this transition committee chairman of Yewa South and his team, a brand new health center was constructed and commissioned for them.
This health facility for the benefits of mankind and to the glory of Almighty God. Congratulations. Today, 21st September 2020.
Yeah, that is all we can take on this week edition of the Grassroots Building Our Future Together. Special thanks to everyone that has been a part of this production. We want to thank members of the Penthouse Multimedia crew. We want to thank staff from the PS and everybody that has been involved at the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. Special thanks to the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Peter Kolawole Fagbohun. And we also want to say a special thank you to Algon for bankrolling this program. And don't forget, we have questions from your local government. You see the questions on the screen. Send your answers to the number that you see under the questions, and SMS alone, just SMS. Please do not call that number, and then whoever gets the correct answer from each of those local government will have a gift. Consider the transition committee chairman of the local government. This is how we are going to drop the anchor on the grassroots, building our future together. Till we come your way again next week, my name is Ayo Oshipiton, your anchor on the grassroots, building our future together. God bless you.